Everybody, the postseason is here. How about those Buckeyes yesterday? How about those Bison? National championship for both hasn't happened since 2014 when Bison, Patriots, Buckeyes, and Chelsea all brought home trophies. Maybe the best sports year in all time. Anyway, we're in the postseason. Congrats to the six teams that made it. Opposite of congrats to the six teams in the shit bowl. Let's take a look at the four things to watch for as we head into the first round of the postseason of another amazing Crack Kills season. Quick hit number one, game one. Mean Genes versus King Quan. 3 versus 6. Third seeded Genes take on 6 seeded King Quan. Genes, deceptively great this season if you look at the results. Second in scoring, led by Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase, both performing at MVP levels. Quan, on the other hand, has surged as of late. 3 straight games with over 120 points. Here's the hidden number. King Quan swept the Genes this year, 2-0. Both games high scoring affairs. You got to think the rubber match is going to be another one. The Denim, hamstrung, pardon the pun, by injuries this week. Kenneth Walker, Zach Charbonnet, both potentially out. So they will have to make some tough decisions here this week. We'll see if the Denim can come out on top. Of course, the Mean Genes, arguably, or maybe inarguably, the league's best team ever with their title count. So we'll see what happens today between these two squads. Quick hit number 2, game number 2. Superfly TNT versus the Highly Trained Apes. A classic Crack Kills matchup, 4 versus 5. Flies stopped a 6-game losing streak to punch their ticket into the postseason last week. The opposite end of the spectrum, Highly Trained Apes, maybe the hottest team in the league. 4 straight wins. Apes will need Tyreek Hill today. Hill playing through a wrist injury, but it's the playoffs. We're going to see if he can come through today. Superfly on the other end, hoping Jaden Daniels can bounce out of his slump, and hoping that Jahmyr Gibbs picks up the pace with no Monty in the backfield to share time with him. Apes start in a hole, single digits from Russ and Bateman, but Flies just 6 from DeAndre Hopkins. 2 of the best teams that we have seen throughout the years. Flies, of course, more recently. Apes in that golden age of the league. We'll see if either of these teams make a statement today, and depending on results, we'll see who takes on the Fugitives in all business next week. Quick hit number 3, shit bowl game number 1. No Comment versus the Tinfoil Kings. No Comment owns week 1 of the playoffs if the game means nothing, and the shit bowl is right next to that. Double figures from 3 players for No Comment. Derrick Henry going off. Things were going well for NC. The Kings closing in on a scoring title on the other hand. Also double digits from 3 players, but the most damaging one may be just 4 from Joe Mixon yesterday. Kings have a chance to salvage what may be the unluckiest season in Crack Kills history. No Comment, last in their league this season, playing for pride. No Comment did beat the Kings earlier this season by about 20 points. See if they can duplicate that feat today. Quick hit number 4. Shit bowl game number 2. Unfinished Business versus Future Cop. The Cops may have mailed it in, but don't look now. 4-headed monster in the backfield. Saquon gunning for a record. Chase Brown, Chuba Hubbard, and Kyron Williams have all been great and been hot lately. Unfinished Business. Single digits from their 2 players so far. Double digits from their bench players. Nobody has maybe been worse at lineup management than No Comment, but maybe Unfinished Business might be in that conversation as well. Both teams deep in the basement with NC. A win would push them towards that number 1 pick, which everybody is chasing in the shit bowl. They split this season. So, rubber match between UB and the Cops. Finally, player to watch today, we're going to choose Kyler Murray. Kyler has been on a cold snap of late. Just 1 double-digit game in the last 4, but Quan will need him today as part of his 3-headed running back lineup. And for the shit bowl player to watch, let's keep it in the desert region. James Conner. Conner blew up on the bench for No Comment last week with 26 points, his best game of the year. NC hopes that maybe they'll get lucky this week with James Conner. That's it for Crack Kills Quick Hits for week 1 of the playoffs. Good luck to everybody this week except the Tinfoil Kings.